cancer. Happy April Fool's Day, baby. This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Beer. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Baby, this is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. On the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Detroit Pistons. Outside, Aguirre. Dumars with it. Puts up a three. Aguirre, no good. Puts up a deep three. Here's Jovic. On the wing, Rozier. They get it again. Outside for Robinson. Outside Butler. 5 on the clock. Rozier for three. And he's good on the three ball.
Butler really sees the floor and finds his opportunities to move that ball around. A true team player.
Rozier with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And it's Butler missing.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Lambier. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
This is where Lambier looks to score often. He's really an accomplished interior scorer.
Here. Now, here's Adebayo. Lambier with the steal. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. And he starts out with the miss in this one. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. For three. Rebound by the Pistons. Dash to Aguirre. Thomas inside. Back to Aguirre. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And here's Dumars outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. That's a two from Rozier. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense, he still misses. Boy, he was up and back.
And one at best.
Yeah, they look distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
And stolen by Aguirre. Isiah Thomas puts the pass right on the money.
We're finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy.
Thomas at work. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. Pistons leading by 3. Rozier with the steal. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Here's Thomas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Really the right play defensively. Foul. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's Wright. And Isiah Thomas picks up the foul.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. 1:19 left to play in the first.
No doubt he's struggling right now. from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Block.
Doesn't have the biggest frame, but tons of effort from Robin on that box out.
Thomas surveying the deep. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Here's Thomas. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Dumars misses.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not just going to, he's going to make you earn it.
Shot's good by Butler.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
Pass to Hawkins. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense on the defense. 14 turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes. Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars that time showing us the deep range.
The Pistons. There's a player. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
At the line for your Pistons.
And just a difficult cover. Aguirre's a great ball handler, and at 6'5", he's got deceptive speed. He can work you inside and out.
Martin with the bucket.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
To the middle. Here's Highsmith. The kick out to right. From downtown. Detroit with the rebound. Now it's Thomas running. He can go all the way.
So Dumars does such a really good job sharing the rock. A willing passer.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Jovic. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Duncan Robinson.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Pass to Aguirre. 6 to shoot. Here's Van Beer. And Wright pulls it down. And it's Wright with the ball for Miami. Martin wide open. He fires from outside off the ball. And here we go. The Pistons fast break.
You gotta love his hustle. Leave the defense no time to react.
And you know, you get those buckets, guys, quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up fast as you can.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat depend on each other. Every once in a while, we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on, you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you.
Never afraid of or shying away from contact. Dennis Rodman, I think he even seeks to get hit.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And then Thomas with the jam.
Surprising ups for the little fella.
By 6.
Jimmy Butler. Terry Rozier.
Outside Robinson. Here's Butler. And stolen by Aguirre. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Thomas. Jaquez with the rebound. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. .136 left here in the second. Stolen by Dumars. Here's Thomas. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. And now it's an 8-point Detroit lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Aguirre. And the dunk by Aguirre.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Back to Adebayo. A three-pointer, no good. This team's leading by 8. Thomas with the ball. Picked up by Rozier. Kept alive.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Terry Rozier.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius. And he just dabbles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside for Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Rozier for 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Thomas outside. And no luck with that time. We'll see you in a bit. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books.
Jimmy Butler.
And there's the foul on Jimmy Butler.
First team foul.
That's his first. Pass to Rodman.
Their coaching staff wants Adebayo to be an impact defender, and they've got to be happy with his D on that possession.
And so Miami again turning it over. Detroit leading by 8. Back to Thomas. Outside Dumars. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. Yep, it counts.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Heat.
Aggressive move that time by Butler, not shying away from the contact. He felt it and just played through it.
No one covered. Dumars got
Score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
that one good. Adebayo's got his third bucket of the night.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
Here's Aguirre. A beautiful reverse layup. Aguirre's got 11 points.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
Adebayo.
Idris Van Adebayo.
Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Here's Rozier. Aguirre grabs the miss.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And the Heat making a change here.
Caleb Martin. DeLon Wright.
The Heat trail by 7. Lambier with the steal. And now the fast break. Thomas the ball. And the shot goes in for McGuire.
I'll tell you what, feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Smith's shot is off.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. That's tipped. And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first. Who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much.
The love and the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Lambier. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 12.
Can never question how hard Bill Lambier works. His teammates appreciate how much he gets after it on the glass.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, G.A., right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And you know, when you're looking for the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Rozier after Dennis Rodman's bucket there.
About as easy an assist as you could have that time for Rozier.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Terry Rozier. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
For 2.
And Dumars drops them both.
Already a very confident player.
The Heat trail by 12. Pass to Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either.
Miami foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
If I was just looking for one word to describe Lambier, it would probably be bullyish. He's got size and toughness, which makes him a real menace at his position.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Miami shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Pass to Thomas. It's 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 11-point game. The shot's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Adebayo. 8 points for him. Good work defensively by Rodman. To the paint. Here's Lambier. Out to the right wing. Outside Dumars. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so is Detroit in control with the The Heat trail by 9. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
First team foul.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Detroit leading by 9. Here's Thomas. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
And the Pistons with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Outside, Lambeer. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Outside for Thomas. The putback. Lambeer planks the putback jam. And it's Butler with the jam.
Assisted by
Butler's ball skills now pretty tight for a wing guy. He's excellent at creating for himself on offense.
Here's Thomas. A beautiful assist by Thomas to set up the basket.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Thomas. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, I tell you what, the fight and determination of Isiah Thomas is contagious, infectious. He's excellent at staying with the play and then finishing through the foul. For a little guy, he plays a lot bigger.
The Heat trail by 9. It's Robinson high post. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Butler, and the layup falls.
Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Now, here's Thomas. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier.
Personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside Rodman. 14 feet away. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And Butler not afraid of having the ball in his hands in these big moments. He's a guy that you can count on to get it done in the clutch.
Tries again. And another shot. Here's Lambeer. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. The Heat trailed by 5. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
First personal foul.
You know, that's just simply outstanding focus. Butler is used to getting hit on the way up, expects to be jostled around, and still muscles his shots in.
That free throw good from Butler.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Wide open. Lambeer, good. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not let the gift horse in the mouth.
Outside Dumont. And Robinson comes to help. Outside Aguayo. Shot clock at 6. And that one drops. Now it's a 6-point Piston lead.
Big time from Bam.
Good for regulation. These teams. quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And here are the Heat now. Rozier looking around, and he slams it one-handed.
How about the footwork that time from Rozier? Did a nice job freeing himself from the defense and making the pass.
That's a 3
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And Miami making a change here. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. They lead by 1. Count that bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Pass to Laimbeer. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Martin. To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Martin's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates. Isiah Thomas.
We play just over a minute here in OT. Here's Rozier. And the shot goes in.
The bigger the moment, the more Terry Rozier wants it. This is where Scary Terry comes alive.
Pass to Rodman. Over Butler. Goes back up. Rozier with the steal. And that'll be 2 fouls coming up. Officials are called with a foul.
First personal foul. First team.
Yeah, the first foul. And that increases the lead to 6. So he gets at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Here's Thomas.
Terry Rozier.
Boy, inside the defense goes all out trying to stop Thomas, but he stays focused and manages to get around him for the bucket.
Heat leading 5-5. Stolen by Dumars. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Look out now. The Worm said, I'm not staying on the ground. I'm taking flight.
At the elbow, it's Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Rozier with the steal. From the arc. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And Dumars throws it down.
Dumars showing us some surprising hops right there. Finds room to take off and certainly doesn't waste that opportunity.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Following the bucket by the Pistons. Butler. Aguirre grabs the miss.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with the quick bucket here. Well, when the stakes are at their...
Here's the 3. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman with the ball for Detroit. Floats one. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Beautiful work on the floater that time by Thomas. So smart when he gets into the lane. This guy can score a lot of different ways. One of the best point guard finishers we've seen.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And so it's the Heat. Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we restore. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Detroit Pistons. And Davis puts it in.
Davis.
And Davis has added strength over his career. Really helps him inside.
That's to Lambeer. Here's Rodman. Back to Lambeer. And he hits the jumper for two.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make. But look, joke's on me. He hit it.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Here's Dumars. Fade away. And he lays it straight in.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
To the middle. And Davis puts it in.
Assisted.
Davis has got his second basket.
The muscle from Davis, so confident and powerful inside.
Back to Thomas. Inside. Back to Lambeer. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Lakers ball.
Outside, Russell jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Pistons.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Dumars. A beautiful assist by Thomas to set up the basket.
From Isiah Thomas.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Here's Davis. And it's good for two.
Davis.
Davis has got 6.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts. They're finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Pass to James. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
James.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You would gladly take those.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Davis. Nice D from Lambeer.
2 minutes remaining.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
D'Angelo Russell.
And just a difficult
personal foul.
Aguirre's a great ball handler. And at 6'5", he's got deceptive speed. He can work you inside and out.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And stolen by Aguirre. Back to Lambeer. Shoots over Hachimura. And the shot is long.
Could make a good argument for the kick-out pass there because the D had him bottled up.
It's Rodman with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. 3-point lead.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Outside, Aguirre. And again, it's the Pistons missing. So it's the Lakers now, coming off that loss against the Nets.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And that one, they crossed the line.
They never settled in defensively, and it cost them.
Lakers trailed by 3. Stolen by Rodman. Pass to Thomas. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Here's James. And James throws it down.
Look, I'm going to be really honest with you guys. Like, he 100% is nearly impossible to stop. But when he's going downhill, just get out the way.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining.
And the three ball is good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Davis. They get it again. Here's Reeves. James looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Goes up again. Reeves can't hit. Outside Thomas. And that one released in time, but no.
Off turnover.
Lakers trail by 7. LeBron James on the wing. James down the lane. Can't cash in from close range. Outside, Rodman. Up top, Lambier. Outside, Aguirre. Outside, Thomas. Again, Thomas missing. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. Pass to Prince. Now here is Davis. Here's Vincent. Thomas covering. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Now into the lineup for the Lakers, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Pistons leading by 7. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Outside for Thomas. Back to Lambier. Stolen away.
Pistons foul. Bill Lambier. First personal foul. First team foul.
Lakers trailed by 7. Stolen by Dumars.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnover.
Here's LeBron. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but like the defense was waiting on him that time.
Here's a point. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3. And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles.
They'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does good.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Stolen by Thomas. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. Second
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
shooting for Los Angeles. Torian. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Second free throw, no good. Now, here is Aguirre. 5 points in the game. Rodman. And then Rodman with the dunk.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
And LeBron throws it down.
The fact that LeBron James can still do that at 100 years old, like, it's a travesty that he never participated in the dunk contest.
Double team on Thomas. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Rodman. Shoots over James. Down up on the shot clock. He loses from 15. Moves back up. Here's Lambeer. And James pulls it down.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the middle.
Kicks it out to Prince. Tries again.
Pistons foul.
See, right there, you know you have to second LeBron James.
And he can't get the first one.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Lambeer. Nice D from Russell.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more.
Anthony Davis.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Here's Rodman. Puts it up from 12. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And to put things simply, this has not been his fault.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. To the inside. Here's Lambeer.
I tell you what, he has gone stone cold here to start this quarter.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Detroit leading by 5. Thomas inside, and the layup is good. Thomas got his third.
Second quarter with the score.
And the first half is now in the books. 9. Pass to Davis. Back to Russell. Outside, Davis. Stolen by Rodman. Here's Thomas. Good, and it's Lambeer with the assist that time. Thomas got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Detroit. Here's Davis. Count it.
Pistons foul.
High intensity play for Davis, getting it to go through the foul shot. Nice little and one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Anthony Davis. At the line.
That one misses for Davis. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Detroit. High post Lambeer. Over Prince. 2 on the clock. Thomas. They get it back. Dennis Rodman showing his tenacity on the offensive glass.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that ring and them banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Lakers trailed by 14. Here's Davis. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Outside, Lambeer. The 3 from Thomas. the dunk.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Down low. Outside, Aguirre. Here's Rodman. And it's sent back by Prince. And they're able to recover. And another shot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Points in the game so far. Limbier lets it fly from 18. Misses off the left iron.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Reddish with the ball. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's Davis missing.
Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
Dumars misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this.